welcome to our channel series. Oh boy. Asking what a channel is sort of like asking someone to explain to you what a rainbow is. I mean, it's spectrum. It really is. If you understand what is known as a channel in human design or life force, what you see is you've got activations that are there in your human design. You have an activation on one end, or it may also be here called a gate, and then another activation on the other end. This creates life force. It fixes your design. When you see what the definition is in your chart, you are looking at something so specific, razor sharp. Here it is, you know. For me, you know, and I've read what other people have written about channels and stuff. Everyone's kind of got their take on it, but understand that on each end of that channel that creates that life force, you've got 1,080 possibilities. So saying that a channel is this, that's already dangerous. And then saying the channel is this in the holistic view of your whole design, like, oh boy, okay. So I want you to be very careful with what I'm going to lay out and understand that this is what's happening. You have an activation here, you have an activation here. It creates a circuit. We're going to look at those individual circuits as we go. But that circuit creates a specific frequency in space, and it's there, it's fixed, birth to death, you got it, okay? Now, the joke is your mind could give a shit less. You know, your mind wants to be anything other than that. Your mind is fascinated with anything other than what's in your design. It's the mechanism of the mind. I mean, for 60,000, 90,000 years, it was its job to protect us from what we call in human design conditioning. Well, we're past that point now. I mean, the mind did a really good job. It kept us alive, you know, it kept us here. The Lord of all cats is now needed to get into the chute. Okay, great. Life force at work. I can't do anything about that. You know, trying to control my cat is like trying to control me. He and I have a very good understanding. We don't tell each other what to do. So anyway, guys, as we move into this whole life force thing, really I want you to take it with a grain of salt. Please just be careful, because as soon as your mind goes, I'm a whatever, you know, I'm a 5710, I'm here to be perfected form, I'm, you know, oh boy, I'm here to create beauty in the world. I mean, as soon as your mind takes anything that is part of your circuitry and starts trying to apply it to your life to get what it thinks it wants based on what's open in your fucking design, running in your head as your monologues and dialogues, the things you believe are you. And then human design gives you the mechanics. Here's the vehicle. You step back. Oh, that's what I do. For myself, I am a pain in the ass. See, that's a great realization to realize. It's like, wow, you know, I'm not really that easy to get along with. Okay, good. But it's not like I'm doing that, guys. It's just like, this is my frequency. That's why, no protects me. You know, I'm not open. You know, I'm closed. You know. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm not like a cat. I might check you out at a distance, but, you know, I don't just let anyone pet me. I don't let very many people pet me. I'm very careful about that. And really, guys, as we move into this, really see that what you're getting, when you see your definition, not your hanging gates in your design, but when you really see your definition, that is fixed. And it's something that from a witness perspective, you can step back and watch. And in watching that, you can really discover how this life force works for you, whether or not it's collective and here to be shared, survival in the now, individual expression, something new, different, and cool and mutative, you know, or tribal. Dude, there's gonna be a deal. Oh boy. And I got my little trip with the tribe because I spent my whole life trying to get in and be involved with them, and they don't like me. It's okay. The feeling is now mutual. And I'm kidding. I have lots of tribal people in my life, but it's just, you know, they're a sticky little bunch, you know, and they get their feathers ruffled easily. It's a little different than individuality. Collective doesn't take things personally so much. So The tribe is very protective of their, their trip, and I respect that. I've lived in a lot of tribal cultures, and anyway, so we'll take a look at how those different life forces affect, things, but from a very global perspective. Then we'll move into a more specific look at each channel. But guys, this is just nothing more than check it out for yourself. Check it out for yourself. Don't think because you have this, blah, 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 that means you're going to do that. As soon as you do that, you're lost. Now, it's amazing for me to see, after this amount of time, just how fixed and precise the frequency in my body is. It's so sharp, guys. There is no shake. It's locked. The mind loves all the blur, all the fuzzy. It wants to be in all the places that it's not locked. Because when it's locked, the mind has to be here. It has to be here in the now. And the mind loves anything other than here now. Loves the past, loves the future, But it doesn't like this moment because it cannot survive in this moment. And that's what passenger consciousness is, the ability to step beyond your mind. And if it's your ride, welcome to the rabbit hole. Aloha.